Hello everybody, I would like to welcome you to this business briefing on Fuel Direct on behalf of Jeff Stewart and Kohala LLC. Let's talk about the star of the show. Xp3 by Fuel Direct is manufactured by Xp3 Lab Inc. This is a 22-year-old time-tested product, and the annual sales exceed $3 billion commercially. The benefits of using Xp3 is this is a fuel additive. They make an additive both for gasoline and for diesel. Now, Fuel Direct customers are reporting a 40 to a 90% savings in every gallon, and these are based on stats from last year. With where fuel prices are going now, I'm sure that's much higher. Xp3 by Fuel Direct reduces engine wear 40 to 80%, extends the operational life of an engine by 25%, and definitely reduces harmful toxic emissions by 40 to 60%. What is Xp3? This is a multifunctional fuel additive. It contains no damaging aromatics or alcohol or other ingredients, and it is 100% biodegradable and environmentally friendly. You can use Xp3 in any engine, anything. Motorhomes, cars, boats, trucks, motorcycles, snowmobiles, heavy equipment. Anything that utilizes gasoline or diesel, you can use the Xp3 product. A major test was done with a multinational soft drink company where they went through the entire fleet of trucks and ran this test to see what the annual savings would be by utilizing the diesel version of the Xp3 product. Here we have two specific units, and we can see a substantial savings, an average fuel savings of at least 19%. And with what the truckers are paying these days for fuel, that is tremendous. When you look at the fuel and you look at a lot of the poor components of fuel or the output of poor components into the atmosphere like sulfur, soot, chrome, and lead, you can look at the numbers here and see that after the Xp3 product, these numbers were reduced by as much as almost 50% on some of the categories, and you'll notice that 100% of the lead was removed from this particular mechanical transaction. When they looked and did this survey, they did the survey based on 100 semi-trucks. Now, historically, their overhauls would take place every 250,000 miles. They would overhaul 5 units a year, and the overhaul cost per unit was about $7,000, which cost the company about $35,000 in overhaul costs. Now, the projected savings with the Xp3 study on the same amount of tractor and trailer rigs, the overhauls occurred every 300,000 miles instead of every 250,000 miles. The life expectancy of the truck increased by 25%, and the savings from the increased life on these same rigs was $58,000. So even with the cost of the overhauls, which, by the way, happened less frequently, the overall savings from the increased life to the trucks was over $58,000. Another thing that you're looking at when you're looking at fuel filters is take the fuel filter off and hold it in your hand and see what comes out of it. A lot of times you'll see everything from water to soot to just the nastiest old oil you've ever seen in your life. When you pull off the filters after utilizing Xp3, you'll find a much cleaner residue and resin and oil coming out of that filter. Also, too, with the fuel injectors, you pull the injectors out of the trucks before the Xp3 and then after the Xp3, and it's like night and day. Just absolutely much cleaner. Now, these particular savings that you're seeing here is based on fuel at $3 a gallon. Well, right now we know that, at least in my neck of the woods in Las Vegas, fuel's at about $3.49, and we've seen it almost hit $4. In fact, in California and some areas of the United States, it did hit $4 a number of months ago, so these savings are definitely much greater. I can tell you personally, in this economy, I believe it's important to be debt-free. I have 2 vehicles that are completely paid for, and they're running like tops, and that's happening because of the fact I'm using the Xp3 product. I've definitely seen better results out of the vehicles that I have. The fuel industry is larger than the travel and wellness industries combined. Fuel prices are continuing to rise. We know the statistics. What's funny about this picture when it was taken, look at the prices here. Look at the prices now. So you could basically change this picture and make it even worse if you wanted to. I mean, it was bad enough then. It's increased, and the only equalizer that you have, other than taking the bus, walking, or buying one of these electric smart cars, is to do what you can to improve the longevity of your vehicle, lower the repairs, and find ways to get more bang for your buck with your fuel. Now, the company has a very strong base. Randy and Michael, solid in this business, more experienced than a lot of people in this industry that I've met. We're quite excited that they're at the helm of this company. Fuel Direct actually began in September of 2010, and it's actually powered by Nature Rich, which is an 8-year-old health and wellness company with over 70,000 customers. A lot of you have probably heard of Nature Rich. It has an absolute strong infrastructure. With adding Fuel Direct, not only does it ship on time, but it pays on time for the reps that are choosing to sell this product. And you definitely have excellent service. So, Fuel Direct. Mission statement: to have Xp3 in over 1 million tanks by the year 2012. Xp3 is absolutely the fastest growing fuel additive in the market today. The numbers are just blowing my mind when I see the stats each month. So try the Xp3, put it in your tank, whether you have gasoline, diesel, whether it's personal use, commercial, you drive a big rig, you're a fleet manager with a major trucking corporation, try the product. Give us a call, contact us. If you look at the website that's in the information for this video, click on that website for more information. Thank you very much.